Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Josh Thomas here from the BitBlock to give you a look at all the different crazy customized moves you can try out for Dr. Mario on Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 3DS. So, as usual, with these little character guides, we're going to go through all the basic first standard moves, and then we're going to mix it up and try the other two sets. All right, so let's check them out. We are going to jump into the practice area, which is a very good thing to do if you're not sure that you want to go with a certain move set with a character. So, first up is your B attack. And, of course, this is Dr. Mario, so his B is a bunch of pills that do a decent amount of damage if you keep firing them. I really like the pills. The noise they make is pretty amazing. Next up is your Over B, which is Mario's cape. And as you can see here, it will turn your opponent in the opposite direction and do a little bit of damage at the same time. Really good for projectiles if they're coming your way, of course. Next up is your Up B attack, which is a good solid sock to the jaw of your opponent with Mario's fist. Dr. Mario's fist, I should say. It's pretty nice. And then finally, your Down B attack is a spin move, which can do some pretty good damage if you time it just right on your opponent. Yeah. All right, so those are all of Dr. Mario's basic moves. Let's jump in the second set and see what kind of crazy stuff you can get into. All right, so first up, these are actually pretty amazing. Mario's basic B attack is still pills, but they are some rapid fire pills, which feel oddly satisfying to use. Yeah. It's just what the doctor ordered. Next up is Dr. Mario's Side B, or Over B attack. And as you can see here, it actually electrifies your opponent instead of turning them around, which is pretty nice. But not so nice if you want to try to reflect projectiles. Dr. Mario's Up B is really strange this time around. Let me get this sandbag back on the stage. It's really just a recovery move. It doesn't actually do any damage. This is maybe the most weak custom move that you could give Dr. Mario. I'm not really sure why you would use that. And then finally, your Down B attack for the second set of custom moves is again a spin attack, but Dr. Mario ends it by leaping into the air, which is a bit weird. It also, your spin, the gust of wind that you create, will move your opponent out of the way a bit, as you can see there. All right, so that is the second set of custom moves for Dr. Mario. Let's look at the third and final set. Okay, so these are probably my favorite pills that Dr. Mario can use. It's your B attack, but this time, it takes a little bit of time to charge it up and send it out, but as you can tell from that demonstration, that is a hard pill to swallow. It is giant, and it will push your enemy along and do damage as it spins around. And that's, I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy, but that is really satisfying to watch. Dr. Mario's third Side B attack, or Over B attack, would be a cape again, but the cape sends your opponent flying in the opposite direction, which is pretty good if you want your opponent to get away from you. And then your Up B attack is one big solid fiery punch, and then your fist explodes in the sky, which is very graceful. I like that. It's pretty good. And then Dr. Mario's Down B for this set of moves is a slower spin attack, but it can do more damage. So, a little harder to pull off, but the payout is much better. A bit slower, too, like I said. Okay, so those are all of Dr. Mario's custom moves in Super Smash Bros. For 3DS. I'm going to mix and match them and figure out what I personally like best, and then we'll try it out in a little match. All right, so, I mean, it might come as no surprise, but I really like those giant pills, so I definitely go with that when I play as Dr. Mario. Mario's doing his best to try and dodge those, but he's doing it way too early. My Over B attack is the basic cape. I really think you can improve on that. I like the fact that it's good with projectiles. Just very nice. Down B, again, the very basic spin attack. I think that one is the best. I kind of like the one that's more powerful, but I really don't like slow characters, and using that one is much slower than you going with the standard one. And then my Up B attack is the, of course, fiery fist that explodes in the air. That's very satisfying. I really, really like that quite a bit. So that is a look at everything you can do with Dr. Mario. Oh, he just reflected that. It's everything you can do with Dr. Mario in Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. Keep it locked right here to the BitBlock, guys, for a load of character guide profile move video thingies. You know, just like this one. All right. Thanks for watching, guys.